Have you ever watched something so unpredictable that it felt like a made-for-TV drama, but it was happening in real life? That's exactly what people are saying about Tiana's rumored new romance and the storms it has set off with her ex-husband, Iman. This story has everything: an apparently perfect marriage crumbling from within, rumors of jealousy and betrayal, and now, a fast-rising star stepping into the picture at just the right time. Or the wrong time, if you ask Iman. For years, Tiana and Iman seemed like that couple who had it all: love, family, and public admiration. But somewhere along the line, things went sour in a way most people never saw coming. Whispers of Iman's questionable behavior circulated, and Tiana did her best to keep those rumblings private. When the marriage finally ended, it revealed a story more complicated than anyone imagined. And that's where things get even more intriguing, because just as Tiana was clearing the debris from that emotional wreckage, a new face emerged. Actor Aaron Pierre. Fans have been glued to every development, trying to piece together if this is a real connection or just a spotlight-grabbing move. It's time to dive into how a once-adored union spiraled into chaos, leaving Tiana to pick up the pieces. Meanwhile, Iman has done everything except stay calm, from dropping a diss track to making not-so-veiled threats. People are calling it the meltdown of the year. But is this all about heartbreak, or are there deeper issues that neither side wants to openly discuss? Let's take a closer look at Tiana and Iman's rise and fall, the financial and emotional stakes, and the role Aaron Pierre may be playing in this whirlwind. Long before anyone suspected trouble, Tiana and Iman were setting relationship goals left and right. They attended glamorous events together, posted sweet pictures on social media, and appeared totally in sync. Fans were enthralled with their charming mix of spontaneity and stability. It wasn't just about their good looks or shared spotlight. There seemed to be something genuinely affectionate about how they interacted. People would comment things like, "They're unstoppable," or "Now this is what real love looks like." Behind the scenes, friends and close observers felt that Tiana balanced Iman's sometimes impulsive nature. She was focused on her career, working on projects that showcased her creativity in music, style, and beyond. Iman, meanwhile, had a promising athletic trajectory that was buoyed by Tiana's constant encouragement. Each seemed to complement the other in a way that made their partnership look practically invincible. Their relationship radiated a sense of teamwork, with Tiana offering moral support at Iman's games, while he proudly cheered her on at her performances. They were a fixture at red carpets, radiating that can't-be-faked energy of two people genuinely rooting for each other's success. It only takes one slip for a seemingly rock-solid relationship to unravel. Behind Tiana's soft smiles and Iman's confident appearances, tiny resentments began piling up. Industry whispers indicated that Tiana felt overextended, not just in her career, but also in trying to be everything that Iman needed. And as we'd soon find out, her sacrifices weren't necessarily being repaid with the loyalty and stability she craved. Before long, that mutual support system they flaunted so perfectly began to show signs of serious strain. But that wasn't the only red flag waiting to be exposed. At first, the rumors about Iman's behavior seemed almost too extreme to believe. Yet, in an industry where whispers are often rooted in grains of truth, fans started paying closer attention. One rumor consistently appeared: Iman was stepping out on Tiana with other women, potentially multiple others. Most people dismissed it as idle chatter. After all, Tiana had built a reputation for being unwaveringly supportive, publicly praising her husband's strengths and talents. No one could wrap their mind around why he'd jeopardize what seemed like a dream marriage. Then came quieter but more alarming whispers. Tiana was trying different strategies to keep him from straying, including turning a blind eye to certain behaviors, and even allowing scenarios that made fans gasp in shock once they heard about them. People speculated that the couple had an unconventional arrangement. Some suspected group get-togethers or open relationship terms. When these rumors first started, many fans just couldn't envision Tiana tolerating something like that. But over time, more details seeped out, hinting that Tiana was doing whatever she could to hold onto her husband. If letting him explore certain desires under her supervision could keep the marriage intact, she was willing to try. And that's when the conversation turned from, "Are they okay?" to, "Is there a major meltdown on the horizon?" The meltdown was coming all right, but not just from Tiana. In a surprising twist, she would soon reveal the cracks in their marriage. Cracks that even the harshest rumors hadn't fully captured. What happened next would push their relationship from rumor territory into an all-out crisis. Everything changed the day Tiana's frustration finally spilled into the open. Up until that point, she had been the embodiment of the patient partner, someone who didn't air dirty laundry or seek revenge. She focused on her creative pursuits, looked after their children, and tried to maintain an illusion of stability. But you can only keep a lid on turmoil for so long before it erupts. Details started circulating about the lengths Tiana went to keep Iman interested and loyal, including those group involvements that made fans' jaws drop. Meanwhile, rumors persisted that Iman continued meeting other women on the side, even with Tiana's attempts to be flexible. The emotional toll on Tiana was enormous. She felt like she was the one constantly sacrificing her boundaries and well-being, while Iman took her willingness for granted. By this point, Tiana realized that trying to keep the marriage afloat in silence was doing her more harm than good. She understood that no amount of acceptance or compromise would fix a relationship that was so one-sided. The narrative that once painted Tiana as a lucky wife to a successful athlete was flipping on its head. People began to view her as someone ensnared in a toxic situation, holding out hope for a change that would never come. And with that shift in public perception, Tiana did something few saw coming. She started laying the groundwork to leave. She stopped defending Iman publicly, and she pulled back from certain appearances. Sometimes walking away from a relationship doesn't happen all at once. It's a slow realization that you deserve better, followed by gradual steps toward freedom. That was Tiana's journey. And the next step in that journey would be the legal action that made their split official and messy. When Tiana finally made the decision to part ways with Iman, it wasn't a simple goodbye. This was a high-stakes divorce with property, finances, and public reputation all on the line. The shocking details that emerged in court filings exposed the relationship's final straws in a way that left little to the imagination. Tiana accused Iman of harboring deep-seated jealousy toward her rising fame. Even more alarmingly, she claimed he went as far as stealing several $1,000,000 from their joint accounts, leaving her blindsided. The divorce papers also highlighted Iman's alleged narcissistic behavior, noting how it escalated every time Tiana achieved a career milestone. Instead of celebrating her success, he allegedly made her feel guilty for outshining him, despite the fact that he, in many ways, had been the bigger breadwinner at the start of their relationship. Tiana recounted painful moments when she had to sidestep recording deals and postpone career opportunities just to maintain peace in their home. It was as though, in Iman's eyes, her success was a direct threat to his ego. But that wasn't the end of the saga. Because just as the ink on the divorce papers was drying, a new development caught everyone off guard. Tiana, newly single and presumably healing, began showing up at events with a different kind of glow, a mysterious edge to her smile. Not long after, rumors erupted that she was spending time with actor Aaron Pierre. And that's when the story took a downright fascinating turn. The timing couldn't have been more dramatic. Almost as soon as Tiana was free of the marriage's tangled cords, she appeared at high-profile gatherings alongside Aaron Pierre, a rising star in the acting world. Their interaction sparked a wave of speculation, both from fans and the media. Were they just colleagues networking? Were they longtime friends supporting each other's endeavors? Or was something more personal unfolding? But no matter what side of the debate people were on, it was clear that Tiana had a renewed sense of confidence. She appeared strong, stylish, and unbothered by external judgments. This shift in her aura didn't go unnoticed by Iman, who was already grappling with a mountain of self-inflicted setbacks. When he caught wind of her possible new romance, something in him snapped. In the aftermath of Tiana's newfound glow with Aaron, Iman embarked on a series of moves that many labeled a full-on meltdown. The most notorious of these was a diss track he released, taking jabs at both Tiana and Aaron. He vented about his lingering frustrations, accusing Tiana of leaving him high and dry and painting himself as the wounded party. But fans saw right through it. calling out the hypocrisy of blaming Tiana after a history of questionable actions on his part. At this point, it was hard to see any path back to civility between Tiana and Iman. With rumors that he was even threatening to confront Aaron personally, observers grew concerned about where this anger might lead. Tiana's supporters doubled down on urging her to keep her distance. Others wondered if there was a chance for an amicable conversation, though that seemed unlikely given Iman's recent actions. What's clear is that Tiana has emerged from a painful chapter stronger than many would have guessed. Freed from a marriage that demanded so many sacrifices, she now embodies a spirit of renewal. Whether her bond with Aaron is a passing infatuation or a genuine relationship built on mutual understanding, it appears to be providing something she lacked for too long: peace and validation. That alone is reason enough for many fans to cheer her on. One thing's for sure, every new angle to this saga keeps people buzzing. It reminds us that relationships, especially in the public eye, can shift in ways that are as surprising as they are revealing. In the end, none of us know exactly how Tiana's new romance will pan out, but that hasn't stopped the world from tuning in for every development. Is it real love, a rebound, or something else entirely? Only time will tell. Until then, it's your turn to weigh in. Are we witnessing an authentic partnership blossoming between Tiana and Aaron? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? The twists and turns may not be over yet, and if we've learned anything from this saga, it's that dramatic surprises can surface when you least expect them.